Hello everyone and thank you for joining us. Today we will be exploring the app game Disney Story Realms. A special thank you to Kuato Studios for granting us full access to the game's features. Without further ado, here is your storyteller, Dylan Scott Gilligan. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Disney Story Realms. Today we will be jumping into the book of Frozen 2. Now before we get started, I just wanted to remind you all that this is a paid part of this app. So I believe the subscriptions are $4.99 a month or $39.99 for a whole year. So make sure you're always double checking those prices. If you did want to play this app, I just wanted to make sure that you all knew that. There is some free parts of this app that you can play, but Frozen 2, the story realm that we will be jumping into today, is part of the paid part of the app. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump right on in. Alright, so here we are clicking on the book, Disney Frozen 2. Take Olaf beyond Arendelle and into the enchanted forest. Ooh, this sounds really cool. So our characters, we have Olaf here. Activities, hidden object activity, jigsaw puzzle, ice sculpture activity, stickers activity, match pairs, and painting activity. So this realm a little different with just one character. Frozen 2, 128 fully illustrated pages, and it is for an early reader ages 6 to 8. But I am 24 and definitely want to read at least the first chapter, and if you all want me to read some more of this book, just make sure you're telling me what you all want in the comments, because I definitely read them and I definitely try to listen to as many comments as I can. So Disney Frozen 2 Chapter 1 Childhood Stories. So let's get reading. Alright, let's read. King Agnar of Arendelle loved telling his daughters Elsa and Anna stories of long ago. One night he told them about the Northuldra, a people who lived in harmony with the spirits of nature. The Arendellians had built the Northuldra a dam as an offering of friendship. One day, when the two groups gathered to celebrate, a fight broke out, and the enchanted forest was enclosed in an impenetrable mist. The story left Anna and Elsa with many questions. Yeah, I have a lot of questions too. I am definitely wondering what is happening or what has happened. I love the artwork of the books as always with this app. Do you think the forest will wake again? Asked Elsa. Only Atohalan knows, answered their mother. Ato who what? Asked Anna. Queen Iduna told them that her mother used to soothe her to sleep with a lullaby about a special river called Atohalan, said to hold all the answers about the past. Will you sing it for us, please? Asked Elsa. Iduna agreed and began the lullaby. It wasn't long before the girls had drifted off to sleep. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing everything right, but I hope I am. I am trying my best. Alright, love the artwork so much. Anna soon awoke and ran to the window. She looked outside before calling to Elsa. The sky's awake, so I'm awake, so we have to play. Alright, so let's see what is going to happen next. Oh, I love that picture. Many years had passed since then, and although their parents were gone, Anna and Elsa were incredibly close and always watched out for each other. Olaf had learned to read, and Kristoff had bought an engagement ring. He was ready to take the next step with Anna, and Sven fully approved. Alright. How awesome. A lot is going on. I am loving this so far. Let's see. One thing the group always made time for was family game night. It was the boys' turn to pair up, and Kristoff was right with every guess. Ice cream, Oaken, Elsa, teapot, unicorn. I love the art. Sven rang the bell as time ran out. Looks like they're having fun. When it was the girls' turn, Anna struggled to guess what Elsa was acting out. She seemed so distracted. Are you okay? Anna asked. Just tired, said Elsa, forcing a smile. Good night, she added as she abruptly left and went upstairs. Oh, I hope Elsa's okay. And I had a little problem turning the page there, but I figured it out. The truth was, something was bothering Elsa. A voice had been calling to her, trying to draw her away from the kingdom. It seemed as though no one else could hear it, and though she tried, she couldn't silence it. Moments later, Anna appeared at Elsa's door. You're wearing Mother's scarf, she said. You do that when something's wrong. Oh, are you okay, Elsa? Elsa didn't want to worry Anna, so she simply said, I just don't want to mess things up. Anna always had a way of making Elsa feel better with both her words and her actions. How cute. What would I do without you? Elsa asked as Anna began to sing their mother's lullaby. You'll always have me, Anna said. Elsa drifted off to sleep, and Anna quickly followed, dreaming beside her sister. Oh, and that is the end of the chapter, but how cute was that? Let me know in the comments if you want me to read more chapters. Chapter 2 would be named The Voice, if we do ever have to read it or get to read it, or you want me to read it. But now we are going to jump into the realm, so let's play. I love the loading screen as well. I think it's very beautiful here. So here we are as Olaf this time. Hi, Olaf. It's nice to walk around as him. And some very beautiful landscape here. Of course, we have the diamonds in the sky. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but definitely see that shape a lot with the Frozen 2 collection in DMK as well. So we are walking around as Olaf here, breathing in all of the landscape. This realm is different than ones that we have explored before that kind of go in a circle. So I was having a hard time finding the activities, but I did find one here, the hidden object activity. So we have to find these hidden items. It's set up a bit different than we were used to in the other realms, but basically we were already zoomed into an image, so I was trying to zoom out and find all of the images or the objects that we had to find here and click them. And it's this really cool animation when you find them where it kind of circles them, and then they turn like yellow, and yeah, as you can see there. So definitely a very fun activity. I love those, so it was a lot of fun for me to play. And now we are venturing on to a different part of the realm. Some beautiful architecture here, really love it. And a jigsaw puzzle activity right here that we are going to play in 1 second. So here we go. I decided on the top middle artwork here with only 4 pieces, just because I know we already did the 20 pieces, but I was really trying to focus on how beautiful I thought the artwork was here. One of my favorite things about this app is how beautiful the art is. So there it is, Anna and Olaf there. So with that being said, let's see what else we can do in the realm here. Now I will say I did have kind of a hard time figuring out which way I was supposed to be going in this game. And I know especially when I play games like this that are kind of like open realm, I guess you could say, I was just making sure that I was getting all the activities and stuff like that. So you'll see me here trying to find the right path to get to a different activity, but I was having some trouble. Now this realm is different from the ones that we had explored in the past, and I'm sure you can notice that as well, because it's not like kind of a loop around. It's a huge realm that sometimes leads to dead ends like right here. But I had a fun time walking around and just enjoying the beautiful landscapes. I think it's great that we have such a variety here. And with this realm, we had a lot of area to cover and walk around. And so here you can see here, I said here twice, like super close to each other. Anyway, this is the bridge right here. I think it's so beautiful. I love how the camera zooms out like that, and you can see all the architecture and the details that they put in to this model here. I was having a little bit of a hard time moving Olaf in this realm, but that could just be me, I'm not quite sure. So we are going to find our next activity, and as you can see there's kind of like a wheel, a frozen wheel, and a frozen looking statue here, and another activity. This is the Ice Sculpting, I believe you would call it, activity. I had kind of a hard time doing this one, but it was still kind of fun. And I think the only reason I had such a hard time is because I had such a specific vision and I just don't think I executed it right. But this was my first time trying this activity, and you can use the explode option to just like, as you can see there, explode the ice. And I threw that piece up and it never came back. So that is kind of fun. I was just kind of playing around right here, trying to figure out like how exactly do I do this? So I decided to go back in right here and play it again. But definitely fun if you wanted to make your own ice sculpture. I'm not as you know, artsy as Kristoff is when he sculpts the ice sculpture in our DMK game. I was trying to make a heart here, but as you can see, I did fail at that. But I will say, I had a lot of fun doing this activity. I think just with a little bit more practice and maybe some patience, if I had more time, I could definitely figure out this part of the realm a little better here. I was having a hard time too cutting like to the bottom, because like I can cut off the tops there pretty easy, and then you'll see I kind of did like that piece to try and make the top of the heart, and then I moved it. But yeah, so that's the best I could do with my heart ice sculpture, so I hope y'all enjoy it. But yeah, definitely definitely fun. Very interesting, nothing like we've done in the other realms, so I thought it was pretty cool. And some more ice sculptures over there as well. And we have like a little village here. I thought it was so cool. I love the fire, and I love the sound effects in this app. I think they're so cool. So here was a sticker activity, and I kind of wanted to create this like really dramatic street, I'm trying to think, like, scene, I guess you would say, or maybe something that looks like the cover of a very dramatic like teen drama or something on the CW. So that's why everyone's just like standing on the street and looking like super serious, and then of course you have Olaf just like, hey. And of course I put Sven in there as well, and then I just put these characters because we're still in Arendelle at this point, so I just thought it made sense. But I hope you all did like that. So another really fun sticker activity, and I should have went and looked at the other sculptures over there, but I guess I didn't even really see them when I was playing. I think I was definitely set on trying to play all the activities just so that I could show you all, just in case you were interested in any of them. And here we have the wrecked ship, which also has an activity right in front of it, but I thought it was really cool that that was in the game. Now this one's one of my favorite games to play just in general. It's a match game, so you have to find obviously the matching characters with their little diamonds here. Very cute animation style here. It took me probably a lot longer than it should have, but I definitely had fun. And as you can see on the top, of course, you can always change the difficulty if you wanted to. I remember playing match games with my grandma when I was a kid, and I just always had so much fun with it. So this was definitely a lot of fun for me, and definitely took me down memory lane. I think that's the expression people use. But yes, I was getting the hang of it more and more, and finally I did win here. Yay! So that was a lot of fun, and I think we have a couple more activities left. So I was on the search with Olaf here to find them, but I think I said this before, I love waterways. I love seeing how different apps, different animators, different artists animate water. And I love the way that they animated this water. You have some sparkles in it at some points, and it's just always constantly flowing and moving. So I was definitely enjoying this little hike we were doing through the enchanted forest here with our buddy Olaf. And yes, so we did find what I believe to be the last activity. We are going to go check the list and see if we hit them all, but I think we did. But here we have a painting activity in this cave, this beautiful cave here. So let's play. Alright, so I did not know exactly what to do. All of these looked very intricate in terms of like trying to color or paint on them, so I did zoom in this time. So like we thought, if you move that bar up or down, you can zoom in or zoom out. So I decided to do a quick little coloring slash painting here of Elsa. I think I might have used mostly the pencil tool for this one, but I was just kind of like, hey, let's do something quick and see what it looks like when we zoom out. So, of course, I had her dress and her hair there. And then I was trying to color all the different diamond shapes here. Different colors just to see like what it would look like. And we will see the completed product in a second. But I thought it came out pretty cool. And of course, you could spend a long time coloring these beautiful coloring pages or painting them. And it could be very, very relaxing. So that's what it looks like when we zoomed out. Of course, I always have a hard time coloring inside of the lines, but if it's fun, that's really all that matters in my book, and it definitely was. And I just love the sound effects they had for the water. So soothing and relaxing for me. So let's see, I think we're going back right now to check that we hit all of the activities. So yes, there's the book. Oh yeah, I accidentally clicked on the book. I meant to go home here. So we're gonna open the book one more time and double check. So we did the hidden object, we did the jigsaw, we did the ice sculpture, we did the stickers, we did the match pairs, and we did the painting activities. So we did hit all the activities. We missed a couple of the sculptures, which is sad, but we can always go back if you guys want me to. Please make sure you are letting me know in the comments what you would all like to see next. Now, next Wednesday, we will be doing Wreck-It Ralph and that story realm. I believe it's Ralph Breaks the Internet is the story realm. So very excited about that. Thank you all for giving me the suggestions. And of course, if you want to read any of the storybooks, you can also leave that in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for your continued support on this series. I really do appreciate it. And you are all the best. So yes, every time at the end of the video, we're always looking at the different books they have here. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Disney Story Realms. And this time we did Frozen 2. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and leave me any comments that you want me to read because I love to read them. If you want to, you can subscribe to my channel, Dylan Scott Gilligan, by tapping that subscribe button and also hitting that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video. Alright, I will see you all next Wednesday when we will jump back into the book again with Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet. See you then. Bye.